Back on The Real Story now. We got him back, yeah. Chris Hamilton, Senior Vice President of the West Virginia Coal Association. There he is right there, giving away a hard hat to Donald Trump when the association endorsed him last night in West Virginia. And we're also going to be joined by Craig Branham, who is an out-of-work coal miner. Now, literally, guys, I mean, we couldn't write this any better or any worse. The power actually went out in your studio when I was just trying to introduce you 3 minutes ago. I'm assuming it's because there are not enough coal jobs, right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, we asked them to switch back on to coal-fired electricity from the renewable source.
All right.
Probably a windmill stopped blowing.
Yeah, oh, and the windmill stopped blowing. So, Chris, you were the guy who was on stage last night giving the hard hat to Donald Trump. Why did the association decide this early on to endorse him?
Well, we wanted to have plenty of time to mobilize all of our resources throughout the summer months and into the fall. I mean, there's such a dramatic contrast between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton and what they represent and what we believe their core program will have in store for energy industries and coal mining particularly.
Yeah, she got herself into difficulty a couple of months ago, and she tried to clean it up over the last few days, but she basically said, Craig, that she was going to, make sure that coal miners, didn't have jobs. That's pretty much what she said. What was your reaction to that?
Well, I asked Bill Sunday. I got to talk to him for just a second, and he was trying to explain to me that she was misspoken. They changed that for an ad, but I've heard it several times. Obama, she's going to carry on his legacy. That is his legacy, to stop coal. Why? We're working. That's all we want to do is work. We don't want your handout. If you want to bring jobs, bring it. We'll work it. But
yep.
We want coal. We want our coal now. You can't just turn it off.
Well, it's interesting because you talked about President Obama. I want to show some facts and figures. 2009, there were 1,407 coal mines in the United States. By 2014, that number had dropped to 985, 422 fewer than when President Obama took office. Chris, do you believe that Donald Trump would bring some of those jobs back?
Oh, I absolutely do, and you're absolutely correct in your numbers. We've lost over half of the mining jobs we had in West Virginia here when President Obama took office, and that equates to about 50,000 direct and indirect West Virginians that were working 8 years ago that have been furloughed or are laid off here today.
All right, Chris Hamilton, your organization endorsing Donald Trump.
And Hillary Clinton's been a key part of his administration.
Well, yes, we were hearing that from the both of you. Craig Brown, who's been laid off, sir, I hope that you're able to find another job, and hopefully you'll be able to do it relatively soon. We're thinking about you. Craig and Chris, thank you.
I do too.